How y'all doing today? This is another episode of Gualla's Garage. Please excuse my appearance. It's cold out here. I know my lips probably look chapped. It's cold. It's 42 degrees and we in South Carolina, so it's cold for us. Today I'm doing a brake job on a Kia Sorento, I think, newer model. Brakes are normally the same when it comes to cars, especially if it's disc brakes. The process is normally the same. For this job, you're going to need a jack, a C-clamp, and a 14 millimeter wrench. That's all you need. And then, oh, hold on, forgot something. And your handy dandy drill slash, what do I want to call this? Automatic car jack, I guess. Not quite sure what I want to call this. But yeah, this is definitely one of my things in the whim that I just decided to do because I didn't want to just sit there and spin it around all day. But yeah, so let's get to it. And for the people that don't know, all cars have specific jack points. And if you look right there, you can see these little indentions. It also has a slot on the factory jack to where that slips into. This spot right here is reinforced specifically for you to jack the car at these points. And it's 4 points, two behind the front rear wheel. I mean it's two by the front wheels and then it's two by the rear wheels. God, I can't talk today. Ooh, it's cold. Y'all just don't know. My hands white. Ashy. What is life? Oh no, I've already got my injury out the way. So hopefully there won't be no more. Cause no matter what I do, even if it's the simplest jobs like taking out a spark plug, I always seem to injure myself every single time. And I don't get it. Like, what do I have to be doing wrong? So wrong for me to injure myself every job. Every time. Alright, so I'm gonna pause the video right here and when I come back, I should have the car jack, the tire removed, and I'm about to remove the brake caliper. Yeah, exactly how my little drill attachment works, because I know some probably will be a little interested as to specifically how that works. So you really just put it in there and it goes up. It works pretty good actually. I was pleasantly surprised. Very good time saver. I forgot to start the video after I took the tire off. I started it after I took the caliper off, my bad. So basically, and it literally took me 5 minutes. Changing brakes is so easy. It's going pretty good out here too. But so you have, let me see where I put the bolts. You have two 14 millimeter bolts on the back of the brake caliper. They're normally pretty tight. So what I normally do is put a wrench on it and then hit it with like a hammer or something just to loosen them up. Then once they're loose, you can just remove them by hand. Once you remove the bolts, you take off the caliper and then just remove the old brake pads. This one was pretty rough. The back side of this caliper is probably telling me that they probably gonna have to replace it very soon. But for now, they should be okay. But yeah, so now what I have to do is push that piston in. And this is why you're gonna need a C-clamp to be able to push the piston back in. So that's what I'm about to do now. And then once you push the piston back in, you just put the new brakes back on, slap the caliper back on and screw it back in. But I think I'm gonna try to get this part recorded. I'm gonna try to prop y'all up somewhere so y'all can see it. Let's see if this is gonna be a good angle. About as good as it's gonna get, probably. So, yeah. Flipping the birds, popping my shit like I'm all for purr. Fucking with me, you'll be on the shirt. Close casket, put them in the dirt. Jigging finesse, living reckless. This is like literally the easiest brake job. Nothing has really went wrong. Let me stop saying it. Something does go wrong. You ain't about that shit, so what you talking for? Shooting shots like a photographer. Christopher, but I ain't robbing her. Hating
ass niggas, what you jocking for? SFL to the top, bro. We on the map, ain't no looking back. Straight to the top, and that's all fast. Chase the paper, never chase a hoe. Hit one time, then I gotta let that bitch go. You ain't my girl, so I don't know what you tripping for. Stack it up.
I do this just because I know it's some people out there that don't like using C-clamps and like you doing it the correct way. We gotta bleed the brake lines after you change the brakes. That's ridiculous. Remember to take off your brake fluid reservoir cap because it's a pressurized system. Push it back, the fluid is just going back into the bowl. And that way you don't have to bleed your brake lines. That's stupid to sit there and do all that work. We can just do it this way and it works just fine. It ain't hot, it's cold, but it's fine.
Check it. All I know, I'ma chase a bag and I'ma grind till I blow. Have you ever lost somebody but can't let them go? Been through so much pain, don't wanna feel pain no more. I don't wanna feel it no more.
Come on, wrong. The reason I say that is because it's gonna be oriented a certain way. So you can't be shaped the wrong way. It has to sit in like that. And another way you can tell is this. You see, if one of your brake pads has one of these, this always goes. I can't talk today, fool. This always goes on the back side. Let me get y'all. Okay, so these right here. I normally, if the brakes come with them, I always replace them just because. But on the other side, those things fought me tooth and nail to get these brake pads in here. So you're probably going to see me say some stuff that I probably shouldn't say. But I'm going to try to bleep it out. Hopefully it doesn't fight me like the other side. It just pops here. Now that'd be great. Come on. Hey yo, we got it. Ooh, that might be my clutch slogan on Gualla's Garage. Hey yo. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Yeah, I'm country by heart. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. I'm country as hell. Excuse me, French. Like, don't even think about it. Just go.
This has its own magic.
You didn't go for a long time. Missing your bright smile.
This is how I got injured last time. Not to this time.
You've been gone so long, wishing I could call your phone, wishing you was home. This pain made me change. The one I didn't recognize is who I became. Wishing I never changed and stayed in my lane. Won't be so much pain. We got a new sis now.
Just go back on the way it came.
Had another child. She looked like Nanny. Damn, I miss my granny. Scoop me in the green candy out to see our daddy. Hate the shit he do, but I wanna see him happy. Cause in the end, he gon' change when he ready. Nieces and nephews, yeah, you got a few. Sis got a head just like us too. Her head bigger though, but it's between me and you. All heavy and pain won't let up, but I'ma keep grinding. Cause I love you, bro. You didn't go. Been gone for a long time.
told y'all this thing was gonna fight me. Every time. Never fails.
Was as cool as get. Dedrick, yeah, you know we miss your smile. 3 souls gone, yeah, that shit is wild. Yeah, we hurt, but we gotta keep going. Hard cold as fuck, like it's been snowing. Throw the pressure just to keep my feelings from showing. Still feel the pain, yeah, my pain is growing. Know my city done took some hits. From young to old, yeah, we felt that shit. Give anything to see my dogs again. It's hard as fuck when you lose a friend. Can't even look your mama in the face. Want the pain to end like it's a race. Hate to say it, but I'm filled with hate. Can't wait to see my dogs at them heaven gates. Storm clouds been on my head so long, but fuck it, I'ma let my pain ride through the song. Long live Kia, long live Dedrick, long live Riley, long live Lil Bag, long live Shake, long live Trees. This one for y'all. We out.
My tactics at home, by the way. That's just a disclaimer. Because I'm not responsible for what you may or may not mess up. Me on the other hand, I ain't gonna mess up, man. I'm just saying. Just a disclaimer for y'all. Anything I do, I've been doing for a little minute. So infuriating. Yes, man. No, but I'm good. I'm almost done. I'll be done in about 5 minutes.
Speaking of that pimpin' shit, I play that game that changed the game. I bought that bitch, draw that heat, got that mic, spit that heat. GWOPO K.T, fresh as fuck with the glizzy tub. I'm back on it, no tags, too dawn. No flossing, no flaunting. Remain humble, stay hungry. Always by my money, ain't fucking with you dummies. That's on 100. Always by my money. That's on 100. Always by my money. Specific, we acting different. Swag terrific, we back to pimpin'. Bag chasing, money to motivation. First they love you, then they hate you, but we gotta make it. 2020, now see the vision. Shit so crazy, so pay attention. Never catch us lacking, cause we always packing. I took your bitch, yeah, you knew that shit was bound to happen. Lights, camera, action. All I know is get it when it comes.
Thought since the backside went on good, this side was gonna do the same thing, but apparently not. I mean, if it's a better way to do this, then y'all probably talking junk in the comments, and I don't care.
So specific, we acting different. Swag terrific, we back to pimpin'. Bag chasing, money to motivation. First they love you, then they hate you, but we gotta make it. 2020, now see the vision. Shit so crazy, so pay attention. Never catch us lacking, cause we always packing. I took your bitch, yeah, you knew that shit was bound to happen. We out.
Thank you. All that for that. Now we can finish the job. So now you just place your brake caliper back on.
Hold up, wait a minute. I'm just trying to
bolts back in.
Hold on, wait a minute, I'm just stacking dividends. Count the shit up till the shit don't end. Hold on, wait a minute, I'm just trying to cop a Benz. Hold on, wait a minute, I'm just trying to count my ends. Hold on, wait a minute, I'm just stacking dividends. Count the shit up till the shit don't end. Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute, I'm about to rip the shit. Got your baby mama calling, begging to be my bitch. I ain't got time for none of you hoes. Walk in the club dripping, and your bitches pulling my clothes. Act up, and I have my niggas wiping your nose. No gang shit, we bang shit. Yeah, we busting your skull. Turn your main bitch into one of my hoes. Come ready to get head, yeah, she already know. FSF, that's the film, yeah, I love my woes. Utilizing my gift, yeah, that's jig on my clothes. Down Lil Kia, that's my sister for sure. All I wanna do is get a bang rose. Put my mama, buy nice clothes. Stay loyal to my woes. That kid.
The chain change. It's probably not the proper procedure for tightening down bolts, but it gets you done.
And let it hit the back of your throat. Hold on, little nigga, don't choke. Just breathe and blow. Let it feed your soul. You can pass it here, but keep it low. You can grab the weed so I can roll. That's all I flow. And your lungs don't swallow.
Alright, next we're about to put the tire back on, but if you need to see that, then you shouldn't be working on cars. But that will, I think that's gonna be the end of my episode. No, it's not gonna be the end. Because after I put the tires back on, we're gonna have to fill the brake line, fill the brake lines back with fluid. Because you know, once you push that caliper back in, you're also pushing that brake fluid back into the reservoir. So now you have to basically pump your brakes until they feel solid again. Because when you first get in, they're gonna feel spongy. Don't panic. Just keep pressing your brakes until it builds up that pressure again. And once I put the tire back on and jack the car back down, I will continue and show you exactly how to do that. All right, here to show you. And as you see, once you push all the fluid back in, it's gonna fill reservoir right back up to like it's overly filled. But and make sure you tighten your cap before you start to pressurize your brake lines.
Never let up. Sometimes you just gotta get up and get to the grind, get to the hustle. Everything I got up the muscle had times where I struggled.
Okay, so to pressurize your lines after changing brakes, and you don't have to crank up the car. I always do, just to be extra cautious, I guess. But and as you can plainly see, when I push this brake for the first time, it's gonna sink all the way to the floor, all the way. So what you're gonna keep doing is just keep pressing your brake, keep pressing, and eventually it'll start building up that pressure. And once that pressure is built back up, it will be safe to drive. And me personally, just to make sure,
This has been another episode of GWOPO. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to like, subscribe.
I'm just speaking my mind, steady chasing the grind. Pain and hurt done took all my time, but I can't stop, and I won't quit. I never go outside behind a bitch. I got a good one though. She ain't never been a hoe. She make me feel like my dreams is the place to go. Got a team behind me, everybody grinding. Got some that's gone, please don't remind me. But the ones that's here, you know I got your hell. I don't know what I'd do without you. Black lives matter. Yours aren't greater. Lock up the ones that killed Breonna Taylor. Let you pick my brain a little bit. Let you in my life real quick. So many battles I fought. I'm just trying to let you hear my inner thoughts. Hear my inner thoughts. Let you pick my brain a little bit. Let you in my life real quick. So many battles I fought. I'm just trying to let you hear my inner thoughts.